If you were to research the snack krokets on Google, it will tell you that it is a Dutch snack. But the food has become so popularized on the island that the locals have kind of given it its own twist. Take a look. Chef Jacobs, you are making croquettes for us today. Can you tell us some of the ingredients that's in croquettes?
Yes, we have onions, green pepper, and yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Why is that it?
Yeah, I don't give away everything, but...
Because it's a recipe. It's a good recipe, so you want to keep something for yourself.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I get it. We understand that. All right, let's get to work. In case you aren't familiar with croquettes, this is the snack we are making today. Crispy on the outside with a creamy filling. We won't get into the precise details of Ruben's croquette recipe, but vegetables are a must. Let's start there. When it comes to the peppers, there is something very important to note.
Yeah, the green peppers taste better for the croquette, so that's why we use always green pepper.
Any specific reason?
Most for the taste. I try one time with the other one and it doesn't taste that good.
Green peppers are a must to make croquettes. A big pot on the stove is needed to cook up the ground beef. A good amount of time mixing and stirring takes place now. Then it's time to hit crush to blend up the veggies that Ruben chopped up earlier. Surprisingly, the croquette recipe calls for quite a bit of vegetables. Once the onions and peppers are all blended and good to go, it gets mixed in with the ground beef on the stovetop. While everything simmers and bubbles in the pot, let's learn about where we are today. The Jacobs family graciously opened up their beautiful home and great-sized kitchen, might I add, to us today so their son can walk us through how croquettes are made. It was also wonderful to see members of the family coming in and out of the kitchen with warm greetings and offering any kind of help to us. It certainly added to the already homey feel we were getting. The close Aruban family of 5 are no strangers to croquettes, and the popular snack was part of their upbringing.
Since I was a kid, we used to eat croquette for breakfast or at a party. So yeah, it's something we always had.
Once the flour gets added into the ground beef and vegetable mixture, quite a bit of elbow grease is required to thicken the filling. Ruben says at least 5 to 10 minutes of non-stop churning over the stovetop is needed. Croquettes are not Aruban. They are considered a snack that originated from the Netherlands. But due to the island having such a strong Dutch influence, the crispy snack has been basically adopted here as their own. And according to some, there's an Aruban version to the Dutch croquettes. According to Ruben, Aruba has put their own local spin to the croquette.
The Dutch version, they have croquette and bitterbal. It's the same, but the bitterbal is a round one, the croquette is the long one. And it tastes a little bit different, but it's almost the same. The Dutch one in the inside is a little bit liquid, and Aruba is like a little bit harder in the inside, but there's not much difference.
We've seen Ruben do many things in this kitchen today. He's chopped up the vegetables, so he did all the prep work, and then he put it in a blender and then everything on the stove. This is, of course, the content of the croquette. The next step is deep frying it and then tasting. Heat vegetable oil to a very high temperature. Then the ready rolled croquettes with breadcrumbs are dropped in to be deep fried. So I had said the last step in the croquette cooking process was to fry it, but that is actually not the official last step. Ruben, please show us the official,
mustard.
Yes, the mustard.
Put some mustard and...
Perfect, so that is the condiment that pairs with the croquette. So I have a really nice story that you don't know about, Ruben, when it comes to croquettes. Of course, when I was a child, I lived here. After every ballet lesson, my mother would take me to a snack shop in Dakota, and we would get a snack, and they had a bunch of different stuff there. But after every ballet lesson, I looked forward to getting a croquette with my mom. It's time to taste. I'm really excited. It looks so good. The crunchy And then the meaty, so good. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Mustard is optional. Some prefer it and others don't, but enjoying croquettes with the yellow condiment is the most common way to consume it. Making a sandwich with a croquette is also a typical way to eat it.